So for people wanting to change their alcohol or drug use, here are some things that you can do. I think number one is contact your local drug and alcohol service. They usually have a 24-hour line and you can find out information on there. So if that's for counselling, it's for groups, it's just for a chat, you can even just, set up a strategy with them. So it's just reaching out, I think, is a huge tip to see what's out there for change. If you have any family support, find the safe family members that might support you and they might guide you or help you.
Sometimes that might mean changing the circle of friends that we're with. If part of your community are the people that you use drugs with and suddenly you find yourself wanting to use those drugs less, it might mean that you see those friends less. You might feel guilty about that, but ultimately you've got to put yourself first in that instance.
So if someone was concerned about their drug use being problematic and they weren't finding some peer support from their friends, then I think that's particularly problematic because it leaves them very much by themselves having to work out what to do.
There will always be a peer or a medical support person or someone to help you through that process.
So often, until you've actually had time to reflect and think about it, even keep a diary or a journal, a record, you might not be consciously aware of all of the information when you use, how much, how often, in what situations, under what circumstances, or under what stresses you might make decisions that you otherwise wouldn't make. So I think information gathering is a really good place to start, keeping a journal or a diary with as much information as possible around what you're using and when, with who, how it makes you feel before, during, afterwards.
It's important to be inclusive of everyone. For some people, things like a 12-step program might work. For other people, peer support might be the goal. Some people may need some therapeutic interventions. There's a range of situations and supports that are available.